Welcome back to Soccer Cards United. It's episode 137 of the greatest soccer card podcast known to humankind. My name is Jason. That's Enzo. Hi, Enzo.
Hello, Jason. Back of your head.
Yeah.
Head's looking quite well. It looks well groomed, should I say.
Thank you. I just recently visited the barbers.
Frank? Don't call him the barbers.
Well,
Was it Frank?
It was Frank. Oh, of course it was Frank.
No, but it was Father. Maybe he was off.
No, he actually was off last week. He was on holiday, I think. But he was back this week, and so
For your big week.
for my big week, that's right. My big I was Anyway. So,
Oh, how are you doing, Jason?
I'm doing good. To be honest, I am quite tired today
Okay.
and
Sounds like you're hungover.
feeling a little bit delicate. Yeah.
So you're hungover. That's your way of saying you're hung. You were drinking.
I was drinking, yes.
Not good.
Not good to drink.
Guinness, I see.
That wasn't actually would you believe that was Guinness 00
Oh.
for the purposes of theatricality. You can't have actual alcohol on a stage.
I didn't know that was the stage, you see.
Yeah, that was but it looked very convincing. It looks Guinness 00 looks almost
I
exactly
thought that was
like
post-show. You were having some drinks.
No, it was pre-show. We were prepping the set.
Jason did a show.
I
Not
did a
Soccer
show.
Card United show. A different show.
No, I was acting in a play the last couple of nights, and it went well.
Okay.
And so then afterwards we went out and we drank
Ah.
to celebrate, and now here I am today, hungover.
Half a man.
Half a man, a shell of a host of Soccer Cards United.
Oh my god.
But luckily we have some great stuff on the agenda to pick up the slack.
Thank God.
How are you, Enzo?
I'm doing quite well. I had a nice day. I didn't drink.
That's good.
Had a lot of white chocolate.
A lot of white chocolate.
A lot of white chocolate.
What kind?
Milky Bar.
Yeah.
Or Milky Way. I get confused.
It's hard to eat a lot of Milky Bar because it's so thin.
They were eggs. It's coming up to Easter, Jason.
Sorry.
Milky Bar eggs. Oh, you've turned to me.
Milky Bar.
I don't know. Am I speaking
eggs.
into? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, you can if you want to, you can push your laptop right out there.
That's what you did last time. I just feel this is
and then
better.
don't go any closer than that.
I won't.
Okay.
Great. You're much closer.
Yeah, but that's okay.
He's a professional.
What are you talking about? Milky Bar eggs?
So I got a little packet of mini eggs,
Yeah.
which were great. But then I also got a little Easter egg that had 6 medium-sized eggs inside it.
And are these commercially available? Can I go down to the shop?
Yeah, I got them in Tesco in Dundrum.
Wow.
They were great. And do you know what? I still had one medium-sized egg left this morning.
Yeah.
And I made pancakes. And then melted the egg onto the pancakes.
No way. That's so you're like a king or something. That's like the most luxurious thing I've ever
Well,
heard.
Milan won in the Champions League. I'm feeling like
So you're there in the
I'm in a
kitchen.
good mood, yeah.
You're in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, and melting white Milky Bar, especially because it's so thin, it melts so easily onto a pancake.
Yeah.
Just the heat of the pancake melts it.
Wow.
And then you put a bit of sugar powder on top.
Uh-huh.
It's because pancakes are always missing something.
It's nearly Pancake Tuesday.
That's what I'm prepping for.
Right.
Got a new pan.
You got a new pan?
Yeah.
Non-stick?
Non-stick. Pancake. It was promoted
Can I
as
say, sorry, one sec. Who's still using sticky pans?
some people.
They still advertise, like, they put on a big sticker on the thing, non-stick. I should hope it's non-stick.
Oh. Are you saying that the non-stick technology should have destroyed the sticky technology?
I'm saying that I don't think I've seen a pan that wasn't non-stick on sale since the mid-90s.
You're saying why are they promoting it?
Yeah, it's not. We're letting the pan industry
Some people are because it's like
stagnate.
because you need to know, Jason.
The pan industry have been coasting for too long.
They're like FIFA.
Yeah. Oh, we do non-stick. We do the World Cup. Okay.
And now
What else?
What else do you do? Super League.
It's been a long time.
But they don't do the Super League.
No, but somebody is doing the Super League.
The Santiago Bernabeu Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Beautiful. Freshly renovated. They have to pay for that somehow. So you melted down the chocolate and put it on the pancakes.
The pancakes melted them for me. The pancakes were on the plate, ready to be eaten, and then I put the chocolate on and it melted. I'm a big white chocolate
chocolate
man.
was an egg.
Hollow egg, yeah.
A hollow egg. And so did you break the egg?
I did.
So it's a crumble. It's a kind of a crumble.
It's a few chunks more so than a crumble.
Yeah.
It's probably broken to 6 pieces, I'd say.
Right. So you have these little bits.
I got 2 or 3 pancakes out of it.
And the pancakes are hot.
Yeah, steaming.
Steaming pancakes.
And I kind of folded it over and that melted at both sides, and then I just ate this.
incredible.
Basically a crepe. It was great.
Yeah.
Really good.
Wow.
Is it Milky Bar? Milky Bar?
Milky Bar. Milky Way is what you're getting confused about.
That's the blue bar.
That's a blue bar with nougat.
Yeah, no, don't mind that. Milky Bar.
Yeah.
White chocolate is unbelievable. Top tier, they would say.
Top tier.
It is.
They had that. Used to have that jingle. The Milky Bar kid is strong and tough, and only the best is good enough.
Can I say people were trying to trade me Squirtles on the timeline?
Yeah.
But they were also telling me like this, and there was 2 people.
Because on the last episode, you announced your new.
People were trying to swap some Pokemon for cards for Haaland. That was one person wanted some Haalands for Pokemon now. I know Haaland can do his ACL, unlike Charizard, Jason, but I don't know about that my Haalands are close to my heart. But comes down, and this is why actually we'll get to the show in a bit. This is why I think the Pokemon community were so together at the last card show we were at, and any card show. Because if a lot of the cards that people kind of want are low valued, and I know not all Pokemon cards are, but if they're low valued, the best time to do any wheeling and dealing is physically in person because shipping is such an issue.
Yeah.
So as much as I want everyone's Squirtles, I cannot pay shipping for a Squirtle unless it's
because
I'm buying it with something
card else. Or you were buying a bulk. If you're buying like 20 Squirtles,
we can talk.
Yeah.
There you go.
Maybe you need to get like a ship my cards or something.
Maybe. Or just come to the National. If you're at the National, let's do it. Bring your Squirtles.
Bring your Squirtles to the National.
Imagine announcing that pre-National. Bring your Squirtles. I could be inundated.
Yeah.
With greatness.
It'd be like
Did I show you my Squirtle jigsaw that I did?
You did. You showed us that at the last episode.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And we enjoyed it. Did you for anyone who saw the last episode on YouTube? Did you see the last episode on YouTube?
Me?
Yeah.
I scanned it.
When we were talking about the deals, little videos came up.
I didn't scan it properly.
It was quite impressive.
I'm gonna.
Now, okay, not everyone had a little video because I couldn't find some of them, but
I could have sent something to you. Sorry.
It's all right. But now I've established technology exists.
It can be done.
It can be done.
Joe Rogan wasn't being helped by aliens.
This current studio setup, which is not permanent, but there's a lot of space here where my hand is right now.
Oh, you're saying this could be the one?
And stuff can go here. This is a perfect empty space between us.
For stuff
to go.
So you really sat down and you thought about that for a while?
I did.
It's good.
I did.
I don't hate this setup.
No, neither do I.
This is much more akin to the original setup before video.
Yeah. I like it because especially I brought in this boom arm because before I was holding.
Yeah, it looked so clumsy. Oh my god!
But now I can
look like a giant holding an ice cream.
But then now I can just with the boom arm and the chair swings, and you're there. We get you another boom arm there.
Yeah, because right now my laptop's kind of out of play.
Yeah, we gotta get that laptop back in play.
It's important.
And then a bit on the wall.
Bit on the way. We can do it, yeah. There's a few bits to be done in here. But they can be done.
They can be done.
Shows how busy we are.
Yeah. But, so if people think this is a good setup for YouTube, write in the comments.
It should probably be our decision.
But
can I say, pre-YouTube, we looked at a lot of examples of what we wanted, didn't want.
Yeah.
This never came into it.
No one has ever done anything like this. Because you know what this is like? This is like two guys doing a podcast. Just in an office. This is like if you were just at work in the office and then suddenly...
This could be Zoom.
Oh, this could be Zoom.
I'm in front of a laptop, you're in front of a computer. We're not looking at each other really. We kind of are now. Interesting.
But this could be Zoom.
Do we just reinvent Zoom?
Yeah, because it's kind of like you're facing that way, I'm facing that way. Yeah. If anything, it would be more of a connection on Zoom.
Oh my god. Well, no, not with our internet.
No, the internet's not reliable enough. It's not worth the delays and the problems.
I think my phone's buzzing. Let me turn that off, people. No, I think that I don't know what's going to happen to this studio, Jason.
Me neither.
I think the more time that goes on, the more you realize the setup you need is just Joe Rogan's setup.
Yeah.
But that involves a lot of extras.
Yeah, you need to have a whole production staff. But you know what? Sometimes I see podcasts and they have like a lot of people off video podcasts or even audio stuff, but they have like a lot of people off screen.
Yeah.
And I'm like thinking to myself, what are all those people doing? There isn't possibly I know what this involves. You don't need 6 guys.
But I know, but every podcast, a lot of podcasts that I've seen always have that one guy who's properly producing it, who's off air, who gets to chime in sometimes.
Yeah, that's right.
You never see him.
You got the off screen, the producer,
the man in the chair kind of a thing.
And then, but then a new thing is because so many of these podcasts now are very big financial enterprises. So they have loads of staff running around. And then I realized that it's almost like a little studio audience. Sometimes the host says something and you hear a little cackle from over in the
I don't like that.
sycophants, you know, just being paid to laugh at what the big man in the big chair says.
Don't love it.
You know?
I'd like to have a big chair though.
I'd love to be a big man in a big chair. Right now I'm a big man in a regular sized chair.
Yeah, I can't tell if this studio needs like this someone that's better than us at designing it to make use of the space.
Yeah.
Or if we need a new space.
I think we need a new space with someone better than us to design that space.
Oh wow.
Both, I think, is the answer.
Both.
Yeah. The problem is both the space.
Could you ever see us in like the sofa setup? The real casual, we're in nice armchairs. Like those armchairs at the London Card Show were good. I felt good up there.
I'd love to see that. I just don't know what would I be working off in terms of like notes
Laptop.
and running orders. Laptop. Yeah.
Laptop on a boom arm table.
Okay. Like in a hospital.
Yeah.
We could do it from hospital beds.
I could get us into a hospital.
Get us into a hospital in one of the wards.
There'd be a good hospital themed podcast that could be like that.
At the start of the show, the curtain around the bed. Welcome to Soccer Cards United.
Oh,
You know, we'll see you on Thursday.
do you know, you've just given me a great idea. If you're ever hospitalized, the
Yes.
show will go on. Not even in your hospital bed.
Can I escape?
No.
Right. Well, let's get into a couple
Yeah.
of things. I'll turn back away from you so we can do the show.
Yeah, when we look at each other, we get excited.
Right. I seen some updated release dates for some Panini products,
Okay.
and so here we go. So Panini Premier League Prism Soccer is apparently now releasing on the 24th. Oh, these are American format dates. The 24th of March.
The good thing about the American format dates is when you see a double digit over 12, you know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, but sometimes I get confused and I say there's some 24 months, 2 years away.
Could be.
But that was supposed to come out on the 1st of March, wasn't it? Is that right?
When's it pushed to? The 17th.
The 24th of March.
Great.
Don Russ Soccer has been pushed
24th
back.
of March.
Yeah,
I thought that was coming out in 6 days.
the 21st of February.
6 days is
Or
actually...
22nd of February.
That's what I thought, genuinely.
Oh.
That's a relief for me.
Well, anyway, Don Russ Soccer has been pushed back to the 12th of April.
Okay.
This is according to an announcement by Dave and Adams.
Maybe they're lying.
Maybe they're lying. Select, La Liga Select, pushed back to the 19th of April.
This sounds
Select-
like every Panini release, by the way.
Select Premier League.
Nothing is on
Did
time.
we even
so-
talk about Select Premier League being announced?
Was that announced?
Well, I don't.
That's a no.
Oh,
That makes
my
sense.
God.
I was told that Panini Chronicles could be scrapped, and now that these 3 licenses have got a select product, that kind of makes sense. But it also doesn't really make sense.
I've just searched Panini Select Premier League, and I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I have release date for Premier League Prism as the 22nd of February, and I don't know if that's changed. Is that what that says there?
Yeah, Premier
Prism,
League
Premier
Prism,
League
24th of March.
Jesus, so a
This
month.
is according to Dave and Adams.
Well,
So,
it's mad that Panini America doesn't post something like this.
I know, why are they getting... Anyway, so I guess Premier League Select is announced, and it's out on the 26th of April.
Maybe it wasn't announced, and David Adams just
I think that
announced it.
Dave and Adams have accidentally leaked the fact that Select is coming to Premier League. I don't know.
I
Maybe
did
they
hear
haven't.
that at the London Card Show. Someone told me. Can't name names, but I was told. But that was expected once we seen Serie A.
And then Serie A is coming out on the 3rd of May. Serie A Select. And then Select FIFA the 17th of May. So, if you're hoping to get some Panini products, set your expectations back
A month.
a month. Yeah.
That's a lot of select products, Jason.
It's a lot of Select products.
Do you think they'll be readily available in Europe? Do you think the European exclusives will be readily available in Europe?
I know they will not.
Great.
I know that they will not.
Thanks, Panini.
Thanks, Panini.
Appreciate that.
I saw a soccer Santa card from a downtown insert from NFL Don Ross, and I'm like, why can't we have one of them? Because we have soccer card Santa on this show.
Maybe you need to enter breaks.
Get the Santa spot.
Santa Claus slot.
Maybe it's 1-on-1, but I don't think it. I don't know. Anyway, that was cool.
Can I just say that really shows you when that product was meant to come out?
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. That fell in line with all these other pushed back ones.
Yeah,
They said they're going to love this in December. And here we are in February.
here we are. Oh, do you know who I want to talk about? I want to talk about that young man, Rayan Cherki.
Who?
Yeah. Now, long time listeners of the show will remember in 2019-20, Rayan Cherki played for Lyon against Bayern Munich in the Champions League.
Might have been Bayern
And
Munich.
he did a Cruyff turn on Alphonso Davies as soon as he came on. I believe that's what happened. Then he had a tops now.
And we loaded up. We got 20 each,
We
Jason.
got 20 each.
And we've diamond handed them. We haven't sold one.
I haven't sold one. And the print run on them was... Oh, I can't... It doesn't...
You thought it was there. It was about 3,000, just short.
About 3,000, yeah. But anyway, and then nothing happened. Rayan Cherki never really kicked on. Lyon have had a very tumultuous couple of years.
He was 16 at the time.
He was very young. He didn't have a rookie card
Or a rookie
another
sticker.
rookie card or anything that year.
Yeah, no sticker, no card, nothing.
So that 2019-20 tops now is his true rookie and his only rookie.
Yeah, and then the following year he had a sticker, and I think nothing else, and then he had a Merlin Chrome, I believe.
Right. Well, anyway, under Lyon's new manager, who I believe is Laurent Blanc. Laurent Blanc took over Lyon, which was not an exciting signing at the time. But Rayan Cherki has had a bit of a revival. He has 3 goals and an assist in each of his last 3 games against Troyes, Lille and Lens. And he's had ratings on Who Scored like 8, 7.7, 7.89, 8.48, 7.46, 7.45. He's playing very, very well.
Can a 19-year-old recover? He's barely started.
I know he hasn't even started.
You said he recovered. He bounced back. I mean, he's 19.
Well, they wouldn't, and also they wouldn't play him for ages.
That was shocking.
And then once they started playing him, he starts playing well. But I thought I'd take you through some sales, Enzo, just to give you an idea of how low he had gone. On where is this? I was looking for. Okay, on the 27th of November, PSA 10 of his tops now went for $27.
Oi.
Right? On the 4th of December, it went for $16. Then 19, and then January starts to creep back up, right? And the latest sale for a Rayan Cherki PSA 10 Tops Now card is 75 Canadian dollars, which I think is like 55 US.
Canadian stock. Yeah, wow.
55 US.
Very impressive.
So,
Trending upwards, you're saying?
trending upwards. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the OGs to say, if you have those cards,
Hold them tight tonight.
hold them tight, find them wherever they are. They could be at the bottom of a pile. And, start planning what kind of yacht you want to buy. Because our ship is coming in, boys. The Rayan Cherki train is pulling into the station.
I'm excited for him to really get more eyes on him.
Yeah.
Because ignoring all days what you're saying, he's an exciting player to watch and he's really fun.
And PSG are interested, but I hope he doesn't go to PSG because that's where young talent dies. Okay.
Great.
Another set announcement. A Bayern Munich set announcement.
Interesting.
Bayern Munich paper set was announced. We had the Barcelona Chrome set announced. And now we're having a Bayern Munich set. And included in this Bayern Munich set are some very interesting chases, including a Franz Beckenbauer autograph.
Okay.
Der Kaiser, Bayern Munich and Germany legend.
Icon,
Franz Beckenbauer. So that'd be very exciting. That'd be popular. But the main one I have to say is Sadio Mane, for the first time ever, has signed
something.
Incredible. And maybe, I presume it was part of his contract with Bayern. I know he's on a big salary over there at Bayern.
Must have been.
But they probably said, listen, if you're at Bayern Munich,
you're signing a few
SIGs. You're doing SIGs. I hope you have a pen handy because you're going to do some
these
SIGs.
boxes could end up in that Bayern Munich shop we were in when we were in Munich?
Oh, I'd love that if they were.
Be great.
What a shop that was.
Oh my god. We almost bought the fleeces.
Yeah.
And thank goodness Italy got linked up now with Adidas, so I'm going to get one of those fleeces, but it'll be Italian.
Because we were walking around and it was like, the Adidas are just killing it. And now you're going to get to a bit of that action.
Bit of that for me.
Yeah, lovely.
Very happy about it.
So I think it's cool that Sadio Mane has autographs.
That's a fun chase. There's also some of the female Bayern players in there as well.
Yes.
Which is a nice mix.
So we look forward to that. And we congratulate all the Bayern Munich fans on their continued success in the hobby. They get looked after very well, I think. Right. That's all I have for Hobby HQ. So we can move to your football week because there's a very big Premier League clash to talk about, and a Champions League is back.
This mic is just in my way. I went on the Adidas website and I got distracted because it was just a video of Jenna Ortega talking.
Oh, that's the one from Wednesday.
Wednesday Adams, there you go. She has an Adidas deal.
An Adidas deal.
But
when are we going to get an Adidas deal?
No, we're not.
Why not?
That's the one thing. Like, I have big ambitions, Jason, for us.
Yeah.
An Adidas deal is one thing we're not getting.
Why?
We'd be better suited for Nike.
I think we deserve it.
Nike's mission statement is, if you have a body, you're an athlete. So we qualify for that one.
We qualify for that one.
We qualify.
Is that really what Nike say?
I don't know if it's their logo. Yes, slogan. One of their slogans.
I thought it was just do it.
Yeah, but no, it's also that.
Oh.
They have a few bits.
Okay.
Yeah, these Italian the kits are beautiful, but the jackets are not for sale yet. They know what they're doing. They know what they have.
Well, anyway, back in your football week, last night there was a top of the table clash in the Premier League. Arsenal playing host to Manchester City, beleaguered, under fire Manchester City.
I watched this full match, Jason.
Tell us about it,
What
Enzo.
were you doing?
I was on stage.
You were on stage?
Yeah.
Now, is it true that your face was not shown on stage?
Not until the end.
The big reveal.
Yeah. You heard my voice all through it, which, of course, listeners of this podcast be intimately familiar with. And
maybe everyone in the crowd as well.
I was in there.
Yeah,
all
big
listeners.
time.
That's probably why they came.
I missed out on that show.
And it sold out.
Jason promised me tickets and he didn't quite
come through.
I didn't double ask him for them, but I didn't say, do you have them tickets by any chance? I knew I wasn't getting them.
Yeah, it was a packed house.
I knew I was going to have to watch Man City versus Arsenal. Oh,
Someone
no.
has to.
Someone
has to watch them.
A cracking game.
A cracking game.
However, I just hated Arsenal's approach. Even though if you're a real neutral, you love Arsenal's approach because they went for it. But like, for me, it's like you're top of the league, 3 points clear, game in hand. Make it difficult for Man City. Don't be sloppy at the back.
Yeah.
That's it. Just Tomiyasu obviously had a nightmare game. But
absolute nightmare game.
His when he lost the ball and De Bruyne scored it, like that literally should have just been kicked out for a throw in. So like that's unforgivable in these kind of fine margins. And people are talking, oh, there's a game in hand, but like the psychology.
Now the momentum is back with City.
100%.
Yeah. I saw Ramsdale had a terrible game as well. Why was Ben White not playing at right back? Was he injured?
He got subbed on, so he wasn't injured. He must have been kind of injured.
Right. Bukayo Saka scored a goal. Bukayo Saka, who, when we were just in London, very, very popular. Cards getting up there.
Absolutely. He's not a bad player.
How was Gabby Martinelli? Is that right?
Yeah, nothing great. Trossard was better when he came on.
And Erling Haaland scored his 26th goal of the season.
He had a good game, despite not really playing the way he normally plays. He had a good game.
Right, that's good. I'm looking at the formation listed here, and am I to believe that Gundogan was playing further forward than Bernardo Silva?
No, it was there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on.
Pure
yeah.
Pep madness.
Pep madness.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. Just looking at that team, that Man City team. The defenders are Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, and Nathan Ake, and everyone else is an attacker. Well, Rodri is defender as well.
Yeah.
But so basically, Rodri's playing.
But like Arsenal dominated possession for most of the game,
Right.
which was weird to see against Man City. But
Yeah.
also, like, yeah, look at that, 64%.
64-36.
That's mad. But like for me, like Man City are in a bit of a rut at the minute, and then Arsenal are just bottling it. So
Yeah. But if you're Arsenal now,
they did a good job on Jorginho.
You've been beaten by Everton. You've been held to a draw with Brentford, and then you got beaten with Man City. So this is the wobble.
It's like, oh, you have a game in hand, do you? You look at your form, like.
Yeah. So,
But still good momentum for Arsenal. But I just think that was a game for shithousery, and they didn't do it.
yeah.
That's how I feel. Like Man City were coming, they play fluid. They're playing one of the best teams in the league that play fluid. It would have freaked Man City out if they just kicked lumps out of them and just played anti-football and got a draw.
Yeah. But that's not the way Arteta wants to
No,
play.
I know. And maybe you shouldn't be calling for that. But like for me, I just wished Jose Mourinho was in the dugout for Arsenal for that game. That's what I felt. That was a game for that. Like if you want to win the league, you can't let them come to your stadium and take 3 points. That's how I feel.
But Arsenal's next few games are Villa, Leicester, Everton, Bournemouth and Fulham. So
It's a great run.
it's a great run. You know,
But imagine how great that run is if you get a draw.
I know. It's you got a draw with City now. Let's pick up 15 points in the next 5 games. City have Forest, then Leipzig in the Champions League, then Bournemouth, then Bristol City in the FA Cup. So Arsenal can just focus on the league, basically.
Yeah, which is where their benefit.
That's where their benefit is.
But like their benefit was there, just hold them to a draw, especially when it was 1-1. Just shut up shop, stop trying to win. I understand if they win the game, there's changes everything, but like they weren't going to win the game.
You were never going to win the game.
You're never going to win the game.
The game was not a winnable game.
It was a game to not lose, and then you could have won. That's what a Jose would have done. That's what.
Yeah, but then some people would say if you were the kind of coach who had a negative approach like that, you would never be in the position Arsenal are in the first place.
True. Even though Mourinho.
No,
I understand. But I just think
Mourinho.
I'd rather have a coach that can actually adapt to that.
Right.
That was a game to just get through 90 minutes. Every other game, play your beautiful football.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I think Arteta has...
Yeah, he would have been criticised to fuck if they played anti-football and lost.
Yeah. I think he has a young team, and his decision was...
rattled.
Just go out and play, and I'll deal with it afterwards.
Mm.
I don't want you...
It was a free hit.
Yeah.
But not great.
Enzo, Milan won. Hosting Tottenham. Great display from the Milan fans as well.
Of course.
First
time in the knockouts for a very long time.
Very good. Rafa Leao, the star man, although Brahim Diaz scored the winning goal. PSG continued their absolutely atrocious form by getting beaten by excuse me,
Parisian
by Kingsley Coman.
Oi, again, that must hurt.
That must hurt. They've now lost to Monaco 3-1, Marseille 2-1, and now Bayern Munich 1-0. Things are not good in Paris.
No.
It's falling apart.
It's falling apart there. The wheels are coming off.
It always seems to, doesn't it?
They're not all, all the 3 big men are not all fit, and I reckon next game they're all going to start, which is just classic PSG.
Yeah. It's a complete circus. Benfica beat Club Brugge, and I believe Bruges were managed for this game by Scott Parker. Is that right? I thought that was a fun fact. Former Fulham and Bournemouth manager Scott Parker. But then maybe I can't find that that's true. Oh, it is. Look, Scott Parker. What's he doing managing in the knockout round of the Champions League?
For a Belgian team.
For a Belgian team. That's crazy.
I didn't know that, Jason.
Well, there you go.
News for me.
Noah Lang had a good game.
And normally I know these things.
Well, listen.
Normally I know these things, Jason. No, but in fairness, normally English media is telling you all about that. How did we not hear it? I didn't know that was happening.
That's why you listen to this show.
Thanks, Jason. I learn on this show too, people.
And at the Signal Iduna Park, we had what I would describe as a brilliant hobby result.
Oh.
As Jude class superstar Karim Adeyemi.
Underrated.
Been quiet. Just recently on this podcast, we were talking about how Sebastian Aller got cancer and recovered from cancer, and in the meantime, Karim Adeyemi posed no threat to his
starting position.
Yeah. Mm. But Adeyemi scored a classic Adeyemi counter-attacking one-man goal on the 63rd minute to produce a 1-0 victory against Chelsea for Borussia Dortmund.
He's apparently the fastest player in the Bundesliga ever.
Really?
I believe so.
He's lightning quick, this guy.
That says a lot when Alphonso Davies is in that league.
Yeah. Here's a match report from that game from FootMob. Karim Adeyemi's strike was enough to secure a 1-0 victory for Borussia Dortmund against Chelsea in the Champions League clash. The winger scored on the break with a fantastic run and finished to notch the only goal of the game. Chelsea will be wondering how they lost as Joao Felix spurned 2 great chances in the first half, striking the bar with one effort.
That's the only reason you wanted to read that.
Yeah.
Joao Felix slander.
Yeah. We were watching the highlights, me and you, Enzo, before the show, and I turned to you and I said, that's about right, when he missed that.
Are they definitely buying him at the end?
I don't think so. I hope so.
You hope so?
Yeah. Give me that money. So there you go. Enzo Fernandez
got ran around.
I
don't like to see fellow Enzo struggling out there. But he is a World Cup champion, so he's doing alright.
He's a World Cup champion. He's the Premier League's all-time record signing. That doesn't even make any sense.
Is he?
Yeah. He's the most expensive player in British football history.
Great. That was at the very end of a very luscious transfer window as well.
Yeah.
Todd Bowley or whatever his name is doing mad stuff.
And he's interested now in Neymar.
That's a terrible decision.
I mean, who looks
Did
at
you
that
see
team and
Mbappe?
says, "Do you know what this needs? Neymar."
Did you see Mbappe what he said after the Champions League game?
What did he say?
It might have been after the league game or the Champions League game. He said something like, "Yeah, no, we should be all right. We just need players to get a good night's sleep." He's basically saying like Neymar's out partying and drinking. Basically,
Oh my God.
he's doing the Brazilian 31-year-old thing.
Okay, I found this
What's happening?
Party in a drink it. Check it out.
Siri,
Siri, I don't want to drink.
shut
Jeez.
down.
Come on. Yeah, apparently Neymar's just wilding out.
All right.
I think Neymar has now accepted like he's not Messi, he's not Ronaldo. His trajectory leveled off,
Yeah.
and he moved to PSG to have his own kind of moment. Then they signed Mbappe, and then they eventually signed Messi. And I think he's just accepted none of that is happening, and he's just going to enjoy his life. Kind of like Gareth Bale, but not quite. You know,
Yeah.
just more Ronaldinho vibes, I would say. But who knows? He started this season pre-World Cup. He was on fire,
Yeah.
and I guess he put a lot of eggs in the World Cup basket.
I
Lost
think
that, and just
when he got injured in the World Cup and missed those 2 games,
yeah,
that just messed everything up.
yeah.
Another big result for the hobby was when Liverpool recovered their form, because no matter how bad Liverpool are doing at any given time, they still will beat Everton.
No,
And they
poor
beat
Everton.
Everton 2-0. And Cody Gakpo scored his first goal for Liverpool.
Congratulations,
World Cup Prism rookie. Yeah, great.
Saying it's been a good few days for the hobby, Jason.
It's been a great few days for the
For
hobby.
the hobby prospects.
Yeah.
The youths. Even Haaland getting a goal. In
Even
a big crunch
Haaland.
game.
So it's all going well.
Not for Joao Felix.
Not for Joao Felix, but that's the way it goes. Right, we'll wrap up, Enzo.
Okay, there's a big game on soon.
There's a whole evening of delectable football treats.
Do you get to sit back and enjoy them today, Jason?
I do.
No.
I do. And
Aw.
I'm looking forward to doing just that.
Wow,
so-
there's a lot.
We'll see you on Monday for more Soccer Cards United. Oh, and by the way, we broke 900 subscribers on YouTube. And
so close to
1,000 is
1,000.
a big goal for us. So
It's a big goal. We're really bad at this YouTube thing.
we're so bad at it. And
Just make shorts, Jason. What are you doing?
make shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
What are you waiting on?
I'm waiting on these people to subscribe.
You're looking at the listener figures and you're seeing we're short of 1,000 subs, and you're
Yeah.
saying I'm not really sure what's happening here.
Yeah,
Fair?
you know. It's
Oh,
not as
fair.
if the juice is all squeezed out with a lemon.
No, it's not. Far from it.
So consider your lemon squeezed. See you on Monday.
Jesus.